Hello guys, and welcome to part 2 of the list series. So in this video we will discuss about what other methods are there in the context of lists. So in the first video we saw that how to basically add or insert an element or like many elements into the list. In this video we will discuss how to basically remove one element or more than one element in the list, right? So let's start with the first one. So first we have this method that is called, so the first method to remove any element is the remove, right? So what remove does is basically, so it will remove the first occurrence of any value that you specify as argument, right? So whatever value you put in as you send as argument to this remove function, it will remove the first occurrence of that from the list. So I have this my list here, right? And if let's say if I have 3 ones here, let's have couple of 2s also, and let's have 2 3s, right? So if I do like my list dot remove, let's say 1, right, removes first occurrence of this value, right? So if I do 1, so it will basically remove the first occurrence of 1 from this list. So let's just print that. So in this list I had 3 ones, I removed 1, so in here I have 2 ones. If I again do the same thing here, let's do it 3 times, let's say, and if I do the same, so you see that all the ones are removed, right? Let's say if I try to remove 2 here, so you see we had like 1 2 3 4 5 occurrences of 2, and now it has only 4 occurrences. If I put 2 here, let's say, and then try to remove it, it will then remove this one. You can see I have 5 here, and yeah, so this one got removed, right? So for remove, whatever value you pass, it will remove the first. What will happen if it doesn't have that element? Let's say if I pass 100, so you get an error, right? It throws an error and it says that the value is not in this list, right? Okay, so that's the first one. So remove you can use to remove any particular value. So the important point here is that it's not actually index. I mean, you don't specify the position here. Instead, you specify the actual value of that of the element, right? So this is remove by value, right? But if you want to, let's say, remove a particular position from the list, right? Let's say I'll simplify it. Just I want to remove the third position from this list. I don't care about what the value there is. I just want to remove the third position, that is the 3. So how do I do that? So for that we have a function called pop. So whenever you do pop and you just specify any index, so I want to remove this third element, right? So 0 1 2. So if I put 2 here, so you see that this 3 element, the third element is removed. If I again from my list, if I want to pop, let's say if I 3 as index, right? So okay, now after this pop, the items are 1 1 2 4 and 5, right? So this my list has changed now. So if I am doing pop 3 again, so 0 1 2 3, right? So this 5 will be removed from this list. So the output should be 1 2 and 4. So let's verify that. Yeah, so that's it matches. Yeah, so that's how pop works. And let's just look at the formal definition. So remove and return item at a particular index. Okay, so default last, right? If you don't specify anything, let's say if I don't specify anything here, I just keep it as empty, then it will pop the last element from this list. Right, so 5 gets popped. So if you don't pass anything, it will just remove the last element. So syntax of delete is a bit different. So you call delete actually by this particular syntax, right? So if you do my list here, and if you specify, let's say I specify index 0, so it will actually delete the first element from the list. So you can see 1 is deleted from here. If I, let's say, want to delete the third element, it will so it has deleted 3, right? If I want to delete the fourth element is 3, so this 4 is removed. Now, but you will say that, okay, here also I am only deleting one element. So actually you can actually add a slice. So slice is nothing but a section of the list. So to add a slice, you can actually do, let's say, from the second element till the third element. The fourth element. Let's see what it gives here. Okay, if you compare with this list, so this is 0, it starts from 1, right, 2, and from 3 onwards again the list is present. So whenever you put this notation, so it includes this index and goes till the like 1 minus what value is specified here, right? So it is 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. So 1 and 2 are deleted here, and from the third element onwards it's present in the list. So it is including 1 and excluding this third this 3 value here, right? So in this way you can actually delete a particular section or a list of like indexes, right? So you can actually specify here, let's say, if you don't specify anything, it by default thinks that it's from the start of the list. So if I put here, let's say, I only want this 500 value, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 onwards, I need the value. So you see that only 500 is present. If I want to say that, okay, from 2 onwards, I want to delete everything. So I will just do 0, 1. Right? So I have one value here. What happens if I don't put anything here? Then the entire list is, all the items in the list are deleted. So this is a way in which you can remove a section of the list, like more than one indexes at once. Okay, so instead of doing this delete my list, this colon thing, if you want to remove all items, you can instead use this clear function, which you can directly use, right? I'll just remove this, and this will do the same thing. So clear is nothing but just clear the list, right? To empty the list. So however long the list is, if you call clear, all the elements in the list will be deleted. So these are the methods that are present for removing items from a list. I hope this video was helpful to you. So in the next video I will cover some more data structures like dictionaries and tuples. So for lists, more or less these are the functionalities that are present. So there is one more topic, that is list comprehensions. So that is basically how you can populate a list in a particular, based on a particular condition, right? And that I will cover in a separate video. But for the basic list part, it's more or less this. So see you in the next one.